Okay. Let's see here. We've got 10 minutes before the race starts, so I'm gonna have to talk fast. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man looking clay, and we're back for some LeMans Ultimate with a new set of daily races. This one today, I am doing a multi at Sebring, which consists of the LMP2 cars and the GTEs. I ran this race yesterday, and putting it simply, I won the race, and I'll even show you guys. So this is the race right here, race history. Do the results. So if you look at the GTE class, you'll see that I won that race that I have highlighted right here. And then I go to the rank breakdown because I'm expecting lots of rank for this. It would have been enough to put me back to silver. You go to rank breakdown. There's the race. And then right there, it says your class was not official. Your class was not official. So I got absolutely nothing for that race. All that hard work I did. And the only thing I can assume why is because there was only 4 participants in my class. There was about, I think there was about 16 cars in the race, and I think 8 of them, I'm going to say 12. I think there was about 12 cars in the race. 8 of them were LMP2 cars, and 4 of them were GTEs. So I'm assuming that's why it was not official. So we do have enough participants this time. Oh, I thought I registered for this race. Oh, yeah, I did. So let's see how many people we got this time. 48 participants. Wow. So the LMP2s outnumber the GTEs 2-1. There's 35 LMP2 cars and 14 GTEs, but nonetheless, this should be enough to make my race official. So yeah, I've never had that happen to me before on any sim where I won a race and it was not official. So I was flabbergasted when I saw that. So we've got about 8 minutes before the race starts. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. I bought a monitor, a gaming monitor, over the weekend. So in the other room right there on one of my other computers, a few months ago, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago, I went to Walmart and I saw a LG Ultra Gear 32-inch 165 hertz 1440p monitor on sale for $209, and it had a 1 millisecond refresh rate. And I said, okay, that looks like a good deal, because 4K monitors are quite expensive, especially one of this size. A 32-inch 4K monitor, 165 hertz is going to be quite pricey. You might be looking at $1,000 depending on the brand. So for $209, it seemed like a good deal, so I went ahead and picked it up. And 1440p is a weird resolution. I don't know if it's that monitor or the resolution itself, but with that monitor, the pictures, the color was okay. I think the colors was good, but the picture had a clean, smooth, and soft look to it. So it looked good, but it wasn't sharp. Yeah, the picture was kind of soft. But then again, I didn't go into the monitor settings and play with the sharpness or anything like that. I just went with the default settings. But in any case, I still like the monitor no less. And then the situation here, you guys have heard me talk about it several times. I thought a fuse blew out in my apartment, and it turned out that the light switch in the kitchen is what caused me to lose outlets within my apartment, because the light switch in the kitchen, the light switch here in the living room, as well as 3 outlets, they're all daisy chained together, and when you got too much current flowing through it, it will look for the weakest link and break it. And that's what happened a while back when one of my streams suddenly crashed. I heard a loud pop and everything just shut off. And so because of that, because I couldn't use some of the outlets, I wasn't able to use my TV in front of me. So I went ahead and grabbed one of my old monitors and had it set up here on this table. And it was an old 1080p monitor, which, hey, the color was actually pretty good, but it was an old monitor. It was not a gaming monitor. So I decided the time had come to replace it. And Saturday I went to Walmart and bought another one of those LG Ultra Gears, like I said I have in the other room there. And same deal, you know, it was good color, soft picture though. I did, however, turn up the sharpness all the way up, so it does look a little bit sharper, and picture does look a little bit better. But in any case, so reluctantly I went ahead and connected my TV and my monitor back up. So I don't see myself going back to the 2 PC setup where I had 2 PCs in this living room sitting right next to each other, because what caused that blowout, I had too much stuff running. I had 2 PCs and 3 monitors running off the same circuit, along with my wheelbase and all kinds of other shit that I had plugged up. But now I got I disconnected the devices that I felt I didn't need, and then I spread the rest of the devices out over 2 different circuits. So I'm still doing the 2 PC setup like I was originally, where I've got the streaming PC in the bedroom. But I will say that going back to the 2 monitor setup, where I do have use of my TV again, so I'm staring straight ahead at the TV, and I got this 32-inch monitor over here. I do love the convenience of having 2 monitors, because I can put the main app on the TV and then drag everything else over here. You know, the background stuff, the task stuff, I can drag it over here to this monitor. So I'm back to loving that again. So I've got the picture, the game picture that you guys are looking at is displayed on the TV, but I got the speech chat over here on this monitor over here. So I should be a lot less problems. So there's my life story. 2 minutes to go. Let's race. I am hoping for decent results. So looking at the leaderboard, let's look at the leaderboard for this particular track car combo. And going over here to the GTE, the fastest lap was a 159.5, I'm going to call it that. During qualifying, I turned in a 2:01.3, which puts me about 1.8 seconds behind the fastest lap. So guess what I'm trying to say is, if I can turn in consistent 201s, because I can't hit 201 when I'm in the groove and everything's working right, I can hit mid to low 201s, and I think that's enough to at the very least let me finish in the middle of the pack. So looking at my profile here, you guys can see that I am a sliver away from getting back to silver. I'm a sliver from getting back to silver. Well, I made a rhyme. And my friend Hendez Catone is in this race. Actually, he was I raced against him what was it? Yesterday. He was in the same race, and I saw a P2 car coming and moved out of the way, and then saw it was him, so I gave him the old flash. So, and Escatone, if you happen to be watching this stream, good luck to you. Event starts in 1 minute. Damn, lot of silver P2 drivers in. Also did a race yesterday where a P2 car clipped me and set me off the road, but I was still able to manage a 5th place finish. I'd probably say the multi-class races that I've competed in over the past 2 weeks, the majority of them were LMP2 GTEs, and the LMP2 cars have been causing a lot of wrecks because those guys are fighting too hard on lap 1. They don't want to seem to let things play out. Looks like I'm not the only one here. Ooh, looks like I don't know that Benjamin Cooks, I don't know if he's the #1 rated guy, but he's using a Corvette. So on a different note, I was monkeying around now that I have the use of my TV again. I was monkeying around in Forza Motorsports, and I gotta say that the haptics within my wheelbase and my base shakers actually felt pretty good.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Sector 1, yellow flag. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. We think that Gill has crashed.
A little bit of pop in. Let me see that. This is a 40-minute race, and it will require 1 pit stop.
Incident sector 3, yellow flag. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Gill has gone off. Sector 3 is green. New fastest lap for Cox, 2:05.11. The track temperature's decreased. It's now 35 Celsius.
202.65.
Sector 1 time's okay. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Sector 3 is yellow flag. Watch out, your brake temperatures look good. That's the end of the session, you won.
All right. Now it's got me at #1 for whatever reason. So I pray to God that this isn't a race where I'm expected to take pole and expected to win. Also, I'm planning to jump back into Automobile Lister 2, because even though I haven't done a stream in a long time, I still jump into the game every now and then just to try to stay sharp. But the biggest reason why I have not streamed Automobile Lister 2 in the past couple of months is because I have been fixated.
All clear, push now. Okay, Glenn, we've got 8 minutes to settle up. We've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
Because I have been fixated on getting back to silver in LeMans Ultimate and staying there.
Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. 0.6 off the pace.
Lost time on that one. Went wide going around the corner.
0.2 off the pace in sector 1. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. The leader has just done a 2.00.5. Cold tyres all round. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 203.76.
That time was a 2.91.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.34 off the pace.
Time 2.05.
Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace.
Damn, did I
2 minutes
lose
to go,
time?
2 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. is 0.36 off the pace.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. The reason I'm gonna leave it there is because you have 10 tires at your disposal. I'm already using 4 tires right now, and with each lap that I do, I wear these tires out even more and more. At some point in this race, you're gonna have to make a pit stop. You'll have, when you make that pit stop, you will have 2 brand new tires at your disposal and 4 used tires. So the used tires, I need to save those. So that being said, when I make my first pit stop,
That's the end of the session, P5.
when I make my first pit stop, I put the new tires on the front, and the used tires with the least wear go on the back. So when I get back out on the track, I have 100% front tires and roughly somewhere between 93 and 95% used tires in the rear. And so it helps me maintain consistent high 201s, mid 201s, low 202s, which is critical because you want back out on a track, you got to have the pace to start down. Now you're going to get some of those positions back when those guys go into the pits, but you still got to have the pace to walk some of them down, because some of them are going to be far enough ahead of you that they might be able to get into the pits and get out before you catch them. And that's where your pace is going to come in, because you are going to have to walk them down. So there's still 1, 2, 3 cars out there, but only 2 of them have the possibility of beating my time, because Victor Solanas, he's already faster than me. He already turned in 2 minutes flat, 2 minutes 0.5, which is about a half second faster than me. So that's it. It's settled then. So it looks like I am locked into 5th place for qualifying. At the very least, that puts me at qualifying in the top half of the results. So that is our target, to finish 5th or better. And they do provide a couple of setups for you. With the LMU preset, it gives you 1 click more wing, which gives you that much more stability. And a track like this, I want as much stability as possible, because yes, when you turn the wing up, you gain more stability at the expense of drag and top speed, but I'd rather have that stability because I don't think this track has enough straight to even, you know, come anywhere near maxing the car out. Yeah, he's using a Corvette too. Also, you know, I was every time I hop into Automobilista 2, because I still think it's the best looking sim racing game in VR, I'm always comparing what I see on LeMans Ultimate versus Automobilista 2, and it's kind of not a fair comparison because I don't have the settings the same, but it looks a little more organic. Both on Automobilista 2, both look really good.
Slow to pro. Good luck.
Mr. Rodman, thank you.
Formation lap has started.
Yesterday in the rain. What I've over all the years that I've been sim racing, even though I do not like racing in the rain, I've had a lot of success in wet races because I don't have to do anything. Everybody else still drives like idiots as if the track is dry, and all I gotta do is just wait for them to go off the track and drive right past them.
Green flag, green flag.
To your right. Car right. Right side's clear. Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Duris has gone off. Green flag in sector 1. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag, sector 3. We can see Calado has binned it. Green flag, sector 3. Alright, flag, you're reeling victory in. The gap is 0.38. Yellow flag. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag. We think Gil has spun off. The next car is Victory. On your right. Clear right. The gap to U4 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1. Green flag sector 1. We think that's off. Flag sector 3. Yellow flag, sector 1. Green flag, sector 1. It looks like Walden has stacked it. Sector 3 is now yellow. Green flag in sector 3. Gap to victory in front is now 0.9. Your right sides are cold. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green. Yellow flag in sector 1.
1.93.
Slow to Pro Sim
Green flag
Racing.
sector 1.
Set.
Okay, Clay, your
Great
regional window
start.
will open on lap 7 and it will
Thank you.
close on lap 14. Your rears are cold. The gap to victory ahead is increasing. It's now 3. Yellow flag. That was at 201.40.
Shit.
Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing.
I had a brain fart.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Demon has gone off. Green flag for sector 2.
I had another brain fart.
flag in sector 1. We think Dragon has crashed. Sector 1 is green. That was 202.14. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
What happened to the car in front of him?
Pit crew is ready. Go, go.
28 seconds. But at least I'm going to have enough fuel to finish the race. All right. I hate pulling into the pits and see my name dropping down and down and down and down, but I know I'm going to get it back. Because I think I'm the first one to pit.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Brakes are cold. Take care. Alright, Clay. The next car is Cox.
That time was a 3.
There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag, P9.
Please don't hit me.
Clear left. Blue flag. Clear left. Clear left. Blue flag. Clear left. Clear left. Past the car behind. Blue flag. to track limits, please clear. Clear right. Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. Clear left. Clear left. Okay, Clay, there's a faster car approaching. Clear left. We think that Cox has binned it. Sector 3 is clear. We've been warned about track limits. There's a faster car approaching. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Yellow flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. I think P4's binned it.
Oh, wow.
The leader, Valentin, is pitting. Okay, Clay. Relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. We're halfway through. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We can see on Calves, spinned it, you reel in, 7th position. The gap is now 11 seconds. Green flag in Sector 2. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Lap 2, 0, 1, 6, 3.
Okay, Clay, you reel in, Cox, in, the gap's now 10 seconds. Yellow flag, Sector 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Clay, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Relax, focus, keep it smooth. We just cut the track. We think that Dragon has spun off. Sector 1 is green. You're being caught by the faster class cars. Well done, Clay. Nice move, mate. Air temperature's falling. It's now 21 Celsius. Blue flag.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. God damn it!
Just had a one car clear left, car clear right.
Now he's got momentum. He's probably going to come get me. He backed off. I would have gave it to him if he would have tried it.
That time was a 2:04.93.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Trying to see how many points I got.
Lead car's pitting.
Cuts. I got one in.
Oscar is pitting from P3. He should come out just in front of you. The gap to P7. Behind is increasing. It's now 2.5. Victory is leading the race.
There's 3 cars in the pits, but they're probably going to get out before I get to them.
The next car is Valentine.
Yep, one of them already got out. They both got out. Well, I got work to do. I gotta walk them down.
Cox behind is pitting. That lap time was 2:02.71. Okay, Clay, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. The guy in front is 30. Clear left, you're reeling 30. The gap is now 3.7 seconds.
He locked up his wheels.
Car behind's a faster class. Blue flag. Green flag in sector 2. It looks like Cotoni has gone off.
Oh, Catone!
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. There's a faster car approaching.
202.44.
I hated to give that up.
Flag. Right side's clear. Now 2.1.
Lap 2.
The lap time was 202.70. Yellow flag sector 2. It looks like Cox has gone off. There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position. gap to 30 ahead is now 2.0. Blue flag. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Okay, Clay. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. Right side's clear. Clear right.
Damn, that made me sick to have to let them go through. Because I had chopped the guy in front of me, I had chopped the delta down to 1.9. I gave up a half a second letting those P2s go through. And they're passing him on the streets where he doesn't have to slow down.
3-0.
Oh shit, just what I needed.
In, the gap is 1.6. Sixth place. Alright Clay, there's a faster class car approaching. Going out of track limits, keep it between the lines. Flag. Clear right. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Stop requested. We should come out into position 7.
DJ_Stevens said, "Yo, what's up?"
DJ was good.
2.57. The pit crew is ready.
DJ_Stevens said, got a question to ask when done.
Yep. One hell of a fight. One hell of a fight, dude.
That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
One hell of a fight. I tried my damnedest to get him, but I couldn't. That was one hell of a battle. GG's. All right, DJ, if you're still there, I'm listening. This race should be enough to put me back at silver. Everybody's accounted for. Let's see. Let's check out the damage. Even though I lost a spot, I should still finish. Yeah, I'm back to silver. Oh yeah, all positives, all positive. Expected you to qualify 6th. You qualified 5th. You qualified in the top half of the results. Expected to finish 6th. I actually finished 6th. Finished in the top half of the results. Not as much rank as I had hoped, but it's enough to put me back at silver. I am finally back at silver.
DJ_Stevens said, I'm going to rebuy this sim. Do I need all the DLC to race? Also, can you send me your Discord?
I thought you were already in my Discord, DJ. It might be in the description, but it doesn't matter. I'll DM the Discord to you. As far as the DLC goes, this most recent DLC, no, you don't have to purchase it because they still give you a free car. They still give you the Mustang for free. The let's see here. So we're on pack 4 right now. More detail. So
DJ_Stevens said, "No man, delete the old Discord, someone hacked that one, bro."
Yeah, so if that was you who sent me a message a couple of days ago in the Discord, that's why I didn't answer it, because Discord has been getting hacked left and right. And I guess I'm gonna put this out here right now. Normally I wouldn't say anything, but I don't care how long we've been friends. If anybody asks me to, hey, can you go to this website and do X, Y, and Z, and they're asking me that from the Discord, I instantly unfriend them because it's probably a hack. Somebody that I thought was a friend actually tried that on Steam a few months ago. Somebody that was part of our group contacted me on Steam, and he claimed that he accidentally reported me on Steam. And he said that
DJ_Stevens said, "Don't download anything."
Yeah, exactly. So this guy that I thought was a friend, he contacted me on Steam and says, "I accidentally reported you. I need you to go to the Discord, click on this link, and explain to them that it was a mistake and that I reported you by accident, and you'll need to explain your part so they don't penalize you or suspend you or yada yada yada." And I told this guy, I'm like, Steam is all in-house. If there's a problem within Steam, it's going to get resolved in Steam. They're not going to tell you to go to a different site and fix the problem there. So at that point, the guy was like, "Please don't get mad, just go to the site." And then I finally told him, "Don't ever contact me again." And I said, this conversation has been screenshotted. So I posted the conversation within our group, and the guy disappeared, and we never seen him again. So yeah, I mean, hell, one of my friends who lives in New York, I got a message from him on Discord saying, "Hey mate, I need you to go to this website and vote for our team for this contest, yada yada yada." I'm like, wait a minute, dude. I'm like, you live in New York. Since when did you start saying mate? I'm like, that's a word they usually say over in Europe. So anyway,
DJ_Stevens said, "It's really some BS."
Yeah, the hacks have gone crazy on Discord. My initial thought is to want to say that Microsoft is behind it, but the hacks are all doing the same thing. They want you to go to a site to register for this, to vote for that, to explain this, to get these benefits. They're always asking you to go somewhere outside of Discord. So anyway, the DLC. You may have to see here, hold on. $24 pack 1, 22. So the tracks, you may need to purchase one or two of the DLC packs. I think you have to purchase at least 2 of them so you can get the tracks. Because I think we've gotten 3 tracks so far. We've gotten Imola, Kota, and damn. Here, let me do the race weekend. so I can all tracks. So Imola, oh there we go. Imola, Interlagos, and Circuit of the Americas. Those were 3 DLC tracks, so you may have to purchase. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, there it is right there. So LeMans Ultimate 2024 Pack 1, Imola is part of this. I think you got 1 or 2 cars. Then you had let's see here, Circuit of the Americas. Pack 2 right here was Kota. Same deal. I think you got one track and a couple of cars, and then you have Interlagos, which is Pack 3.
DJ_Stevens said, I think you have to buy 3 per tracks. It really sucks you can't buy stuff a la carte for stuff you don't want.
Honestly, when all is said and done, I think it's cheaper to just buy the season pass, because I think the season pass is like $47, and that gets you all the DLC. In addition to that, well, it gets you DLC. It also gets you the online championships, which I'll show you right here, DJ. So you go to online, and you got your dailies, all that stuff. But as part of your season pass, you have the online championships right here. And that allows you to participate in series that go, 6 rounds each. So right here, using this one for an example, this is Fix GT3.
DJ_Stevens said, that's what I'll end up doing.
So cool. So in this championship, it's basically like a league, and you got 6 rounds, and then right here, race days, all these boxes that are filled in, those are the days where the races will be available, and then below that are the time slots for each of those races. So the online championship tries to work with everybody so you can race at a time that's convenient for you. And there's a new round each week. So right now it looks like we are in round 2 at Algrave. And the other thing about the subscription, the season pass, you get access, like in these online championship, you get access to practice on any one of those tracks anytime you want. Also, in the daily races, now I'll show you right here. So I'm showing you the perks of the season pass. So right here, in the daily races right here. So this race right here, this is the race that's coming up in 15 minutes. The next race, this Mustang Challenge, comes up in 35 minutes. So what that allows you to do with the season pass is you don't have to wait for it to open up. You can go in and register for it right now, and you can go into a practice session right now, and you don't have to wait for a session to open up. So even, let's see here, the special events right here. Nope, let's go to a weekly race. This weekly race starts at 3. Yeah, this starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can go in there and register right now. Well, the practice isn't open yet, but you can still go ahead and register for it. This starts in 1 hour and 14 minutes. This is a 90-minute race. Man, I'm tempted to enter this race. But it's an hour from now, so I'm not gonna hold you guys up. So yeah, DJ, I think it's more value for the money to get the season pass. Cause right now, if you're still watching, DJ, ACC is dying. I have not gone into the public lobbies in God knows how long because of how dirty they are in there. But if it wasn't for low fuel motorsports, ACC would have died a long time ago. But I think even low fuel motorsports is starting to fall off a little bit. With LeMans Ultimate, it's all in-house. The ranking system, the races themselves, you being able to register, and you can report somebody. You don't have to go to an off-site to report somebody. I'll show you. You can report them in-game. So we go here, go to my profile, go to the
DJ_Stevens said, your Discord is not in the description, by the way.
Okay.
Don't forget to remove my old ones from the group.
Okay, gotcha. So coming back to this situation where you can report somebody. Okay, so this is the results of the last race I just did. So, for instance, Vincent Burton, if I wanted to go report him, right here, post-race reporting, please select type, unsportsmanlike, yada, yada, yada. And then right there, you tell where it happened at. It happened in the race. And then you timestamp it. And that is beautiful. So what you can do is, like, after you do a race, the replay is automatically saved. So you can go back to that replay and watch and see where the incident happened, and then make a note of what time in the race that the incident happened, and then you simply put it in here. You timestamp it into this box, and then you give a brief explanation as to why you're reporting this guy, and then you submit the report. And then after you submit the report, they'll give you a little message like letting you know that they'll send you an email if any action was taken. So that is all in game. That is so cool. You never have to leave the game to register for a race, to report somebody, to see your rank, none of that stuff. The leaderboards, you don't have to see, you don't have to leave for any of that. So I think I did turn in a 203 that last race. I think I did a 201.3. So let's see where my rank is as far as my fastest lap. So we go to the leaderboard here. So my overall rank is 286.
DJ_Stevens said, oh nice. You don't have to save the replay like iRacing.
No.
DJ_Stevens said, the replays are saved on the server?
I'd imagine it's probably, I'd imagine they probably have some sort of cloud over there. Now, the replays you have saved on one computer isn't going to be the same on the other computer because it remembers its own shit, you know, but I'd imagine as far as the developers goes, they must have some sort of cloud. If you can put a timestamp of the incident, it must be some kind of cloud there where they can take a look themselves. That is another perk of having the subscription, the season pass, is that you will get top priority whenever you report someone. They will take a look at yours first because you pay for the subscription. Also, whenever you compete in a special event, they will have human stewards watching over races, and that is another perk of a season pass where if you're not in a designated event, you know, then it'll be the normal in-game stewards. And then the last DLC for the 2024 season, we will get driver swap. We will get 2 more cars, 1 more track, and the ability, I think, for season pass holders.
DJ_Stevens said, that's dope.
Yep. And then also season pass holders will also be able to customize their cars, you know, custom liveries, all that good sort of stuff. And then another thing that I like, if you do intermediate in advanced races, they already have 2 pre-setups for you. They have a LeMans Ultimate setup and they have a Coach Dave setup.
DJ_Stevens said, going to buy the game right now but hold on the DLC for now.
Okay. The one thing that I'm not certain about, DJ, is that if you choose not to buy any of the DLC, you'll still be able to participate in the daily races. So I don't think you'll need to buy any DLC for the daily races, but you know, for like the in order to have the cars. So when you buy the game, you get all of the GTE cars, the hypercars. I think they gave you the BMW for free, along with a few other cars. I think the cars that I think the it said it that the City Franchitti or whatever the car is called. I think that's part of a DLC pack. The P2 cars, they're all the same. The only, I think they gave us a free DLC with that though, that had a whole bunch of like liveries for the entire 2023 season or something like that. So you get that. And then with the GT3 cars, that's where the real DLC is at, but you don't have to buy it because they still give you 2 cars for free. They still give you the Mustang and they still give you the McLaren. And both of them are highly competitive cars, because when I go into these races, I see a lot of Mustangs and a lot of McLarens in these races. And it seems like a lot of people prefer the Mustang. They love that growl of that V8, and a lot of people seem to like the Mustang. So you don't need DLC to participate in these daily races. But like I said there, but you won't get all of the cars. You know, naturally some of these cars are part of the DLC, but when all is said and done, it's still much, I think it's a lot of value for the money, because you know, you have iRacing where they're charging $10 for a car and $15 for a track. Here, one DLC might cost you $8. You know, one of the DLC packs that includes a track, a couple of cars, this, that, you know, in whatever. But again, if you decide that you're going to buy the DLC, my advice is to just go ahead and buy the entire season pass, so you can get the other perks besides the cars and the tracks. You know, you'll have the perk of the online championship, human stewards and special events, you know, custom liveries once we get that here next month, driver swap. I think the drivers, yeah, I'm not sure if the driver swap is going to be part of the online, part of the subscription. I'm not sure, but again, you know, I can't stress it enough that I would just go ahead and buy the season pass. You know, if you don't want to buy it right away, that's fine. But the minute you decide that you want to purchase any piece of these DLCs, I would just recommend buying the season pass. So, I am so happy to be back to silver. That was one hell of a race. I really enjoyed it. It got a little bit scary when the P2 cars came by, but honestly, the P2 cars did a really good job this race. A lot of the, most of the times, the P2 cars are reckless. They will push you out of the way in order to keep the car in front of them from getting away. But today, the P2 cars, they did a good job. They drove like champs. They didn't push me out of the way. They didn't bully me. They didn't, you know, they didn't pit and maneuver me. They didn't spin me around. So excellent race. With that, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here because I've got to get out and go take care of a couple of things. Today is Wednesday, so I will plan to be back tomorrow or Friday, but I think you can definitely look to catch me Saturday morning, as in keeping with the schedule that I tried to lay out. I tried to promise to do at least one stream Saturday morning because, you know, I can get up and don't have to work, yada, yada, yada. So while we're on that subject, apologies for me not streaming last Saturday. The bottom line is I did not have a good week of racing, and I think that the choice of the daily races last week were not favorable for me. So I didn't do much racing. I kind of did the bare minimum. But I do like this Sebring race with the GTEs and P2s. So that's what I'm going to focus on this week. And I don't know, we'll see about doing a weekly race or something this weekend, because that'll get you 3 times the rank, 3 times, you know, safety and driver's rank. Because this time I'm trying to get back to silver and stay there. So I'm going to try to be selective about the races that I compete in, races that I think are favorable to me. So, all right, folks, I did a lot of extra blabbing. So it's time for me to tie up some loose ends around here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line: Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you.